Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is a big one. We're going to be playing a US soccer stadiums map. As an American, I feel like this will be my best chance yet to get a perfect 25k. We've come close on a few other maps, most notably the Portugal map, but in the US there's just such good signage inside of stadiums that I feel like unless it's a really small city like a third tier team that I've never heard of before, most of these I should be able to find. They should be cities I've heard of, should be easy to pinpoint, and should be a good variety of big and small stadiums. I'm hoping this is all actually soccer stadiums because I know some of the MLS teams basically play in NFL football stadiums, which I would of course call more of an American football stadium than a soccer stadium. So hopefully these 63 locations are all soccer specific stadiums, and hopefully we can get all of them perfectly 5K'd. Anyway, if you do play along, make sure to give this map a like, and let's get this one started. Grab the challenge link and let's go. First round. All right, we're going to be here at Highmark Stadium. This is a very small stadium. Recognizable bridge there. I would assume this is Pittsburgh based on that yellow bridge. Riverhounds. Let's see. I don't think we can move closer to the end there, so we can't read that sign. We can't read these signs very well, but Allegheny River runs right through Pittsburgh, so I think this should be pretty easy. As long as the pin has been put in the right location, which is the center of the pitch, should be an easy 5K. So yeah, let's just go in just south of downtown. Let's 5K this. Okay, where would it be? Right here, maybe. Highmark Stadium, yep. Should be an easy first round 5K. 15 yards, there we go, 5,000 points. That one was easy because even though it didn't say Pittsburgh really anywhere in the stadium, the skyline was right there. Iconic Fort Pitt Bridge was right there, and Allegheny River mentioned as well. So that one was a pretty easy first round. USL team, not an MLS team in Pittsburgh, but great start. Okay, next round. This is interesting. So this is actually a minor league baseball stadium, which I know some of the smaller soccer clubs in the US share venues with baseball stadiums. So this kind of makes me think we might have NFL/MLS shared stadiums if we have this one. Because this is really not a soccer stadium. This is a baseball stadium that they're forced to play soccer on, but let's see. Providence is just probably a hospital system. West Star Bank Club, El Paso. So this is the home of the El Paso Chihuahuas baseball team, but I'm not entirely sure what soccer team plays there. Probably some team in USL or one of the various smaller tiers in US soccer, but this should be pretty easy. Here on the south side of the stadium. Let's go in. Should be pretty close to downtown is my guess. Yeah, right here. We should just be right here on this side, kind of looking north. Yeah, it should be just right about there. Nice. 4 yards. We will absolutely take that. Again, a little bit weird because it would be nice if this map was all soccer specific stadiums so we could get a true sense of what soccer stadiums or football stadiums are like in America and kind of compare it to other countries. Because every other map we've done, those are pretty much primarily soccer stadiums or football stadiums. I guess some of them are also used for athletics or track and field, but that one was weird because that is by no means a football venue. They just throw a soccer field down in the middle, but still cool venue. I'm sure soccer is very popular in El Paso with the cross-border rivalries. El Paso home to Ricardo Pepi, one of the US strikers, so cool to get around there, but let's see. Okay, so now we're on the exterior of a stadium, which will make it a little bit harder, especially since that is a tiny stadium. Okay, this is probably one of the stands right here. It's cool that it's historic. I mean, this is kind of like how Hamtramck public schools. This is kind of like how stadiums are in Europe, where they're just built right into the neighborhood. So definitely a lot more character with this one, but I just don't know where this could be. Board of Education, Keyworth Stadium. Okay, Keyworth Stadium. Yeah, that just doesn't ring a bell. This is probably in the Midwest or the Northeast. Let's just try and get closer to the stadium this way. Road ends. Oh, man. Of course. There's like one bat around in this US map. Again, like another seed, and this is probably an easily 25K-able map, but this is just throwing us off. Is that a state flag that I can recognize? No. 40 seconds. This is not going well. Could this be like... Actually, this could be the South. This could be like Memphis or something. Really don't know. That's tough. We'll go Memphis and see if there's a... No. Yeah, this is just tough. Okay, so that was Detroit. So it was the Midwest. Hamtramck. Who plays there? Hamtramck City FC. That's crazy because Detroit itself doesn't have an MLS team. This has got to just be like a third or fourth tier US soccer stadium or like high school or I don't know what. I mean, I'm sure the public schools in the area use it, but yeah, I don't know what league that team could be in. 710 points, not a great score. Not even really a great guess either. Hundreds of miles away. The elusive 25K, not even on a US map can I get the 25K, which is frustrating. Ultimately, I think if this was just an MLS Stadiums map, it would be much easier to get the 25K. I'd probably instantly recognize all of them and just be able to zoom in and pinpoint them. Even if it was MLS and second tier, it probably wouldn't be that hard. But that, I mean, I really don't know. I don't know what that team is. Basically like a Detroit suburb. That's really difficult. And I guess 25K will have to be for another day. Let's go to round 4. Okay, touchdown club. This is really cool, actually. It's quite historic. Building this hillside. Got some of these cool, like, California type trees on the hill. Just these small stands, but yeah, definitely got this, like, old Spanish architecture. It's pretty cool. Really cool stadium. I mean, this could easily be, like, San Diego, probably, is my guess. Maybe LA, definitely somewhere in the Southwest with this type of architecture. I don't know that we're going to be able to leave and get out on the road, so I kind of think we got to just go based on what we have inside the stadium. And I think that's kind of just what we're going to have to go with. Let's see. San Diego. Yeah, it's a very small venue. Like, this could easily be, I'm trying to think, Torero Stadium, yeah. So I think this is the University of San Diego. I think it looks to me like a college soccer stadium, not like an actual pro stadium, which makes sense because there's not a lot of advertisements around the field. But I mean, the campus of this college just must be incredible if this is what their soccer stadium looks like. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, looking right here, that doesn't even really look like the US. That could be anywhere. That's pretty cool. But I think we're just on the north side actually, so right about there, I think, and should be a 5K. Nice, 18 yards does get us to 5K. Okay, so when I was starting this map, it was listing like MLS, USL, USL Pro. I guess this map probably also includes... I guess this map must also include college teams, maybe some more local teams, or maybe a USL team does actually play here and share it with the college. But if I had known that going into it, I probably would not have been so confident in getting a 5K because, I mean, we could just get some random college that I hadn't heard of, and a 5K would not have been possible there. But we do get this one. 3 good rounds so far, 1 bad round, but let's see how the final round goes. Okay, here we are. This is an NFL stadium shared between the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Fire. Again, I wish this map was all soccer-specific stadiums because this stadium is just so clearly designed for American football, especially with the numbers and everything still on the field. But still a cool stadium. If it had been 5 of these, I would have easily gotten the 25K, but still a cool stadium, and if you have the chance, look up what the exterior of this stadium looks like because it's kind of interesting looking. It's got like big glass windows and this weird like Roman architecture almost on the outside. It's kind of interesting. But Chicago Fire, Not exactly the most successful MLS club in recent years, but it is cool that they get to play in such a huge, unique venue. So just zoom in, pinpoint this one. Right down here, center of the field. Nice. 2 yards away. 5,000 points. Let's see the results. Total score of 20,710 points. So again, not a bad score by any means. I mean, yeah, it was pretty much just this one round. Every other round, it wasn't necessarily a team I'd heard of, but it was very findable. Moving around the stadium or just looking at the surroundings, pretty easy to see what city we were in, what stadium we were in, drop the pin right down and get that 5K. But this Detroit round, I mean, that was crazy. Like, it was the exterior of a stadium. It was a tiny stadium, maybe even just like mostly used for high school teams. And that one just threw off the whole score, threw off the 25K. Quite unfortunate because I feel like if we replayed this, we probably don't get an unlucky round like this, and we probably do get the 25K, but still a good taste of the unique scene of American soccer. I mean, we've got this team playing in a football stadium, this team playing in a baseball stadium, this team plays right next to the river in a beautiful setting. I mean, it's a growing sport in the US, but at least for now, there's not, I guess, a widespread acceptance of soccer-specific stadiums in every city throughout the US. I think one day it will get there, but for now, when we play a US soccer stadiums map, we will be stuck with a few rounds like these where the stadium is clearly not a soccer stadium, but still soccer is played there, which is cool. Definitely cool sporting venues. And yeah, 20,710 is the total score. If you did play along, let me know in the comment section below how you did. Make sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button.